Hello, it's Gretchen here, Catnpaws. So are you looking for an inexpensive way to make some ephemera? I picked this tablet up at the Dollar Tree. It's 100 sheets. So already we're only at a penny per sheet of paper. And the paper is relatively thin. So I do pull it out in 2 to 3 sheets a piece to dip it in the water bath. So in front of what you have here is it's a combo of both tea and I used 5 drops of brown food coloring just to give it a more rich amber look. I put my sheets in, and I think you could do this with just a water bath if you just wanted to run it under the sink and let it air dry. It would give you that crispy look. It would still, you know, be like kind of this off-white, but I am dipping it. I pull it out, let the excess drip off, and then I move it over to a drying piece of, paper I have over here. Now what I did find, because I am putting 2 to 3 sheets in the water bath together, is it's going to take longer to dry. So what I ended up doing is probably 3/4 of the way, maybe even half of the way of the drying process, I separated the sheets into individual. And then they dried quickly. They dried within under an hour. I'm sure you could put these in the oven. I have not tried that. My house is decently, controlled humidity-wise. So I just continue dipping that. You see I'm kind of getting low on my water. But I like to dip it out, pour it out when I'm done. And I don't want to really waste a lot. I am wearing gloves because of the brown food coloring tends to dye my fingers. And then I just dry them off with paper towels and I take them back off and reuse them when I dip again. So I'm going to continue dipping my papers. So I would say at this point we are probably around a penny, not quite to 2 cents yet, because the water, is pretty inexpensive, the tea bags, and then the food coloring. And then let me move over to the desk. I've moved over to my desk and I pulled out this pack of ephemera by Tim Holtz. And let's say on sale you can get it for $3. I cannot remember what I paid for this exactly. 83 pieces. That works out to be about 3.5 cents each. But not all ephemera pieces will be this expensive. So I'm going to just keep it at 3 cents. So we have a penny into the paper. We have 3 cents into the ephemera. Let me pull my papers out that have dried. Now some of these come out with a little extra staining on them because of the paper I laid them down on. There was other, I like shimmer misted, that kind of thing. I did have an oops with that piece, but we can simply trim that off. Here's one that was just on a piece of brown craft paper to dry. And the lines kind of did blur a little bit, but I'm okay with that. It makes it look very vintage and rustic, adds a little bit of character. You can see it is pretty firm. I mean, it would easily rip, but we should be okay. And then I have another box of ephemera, so I'm just going to dig through this real quick and grab some, like a flower. And I was looking for maybe some Christmas ephemera. Grab that. I know I have Halloween in here. Let's grab one of these owls. And we'll grab one of these Tim Holtz playing cards. I also have it in the Christmas as well. I'll move that aside. Now here's where you have to make your own decision whether you want to sew it on or glue it on. Either one would be feasible. I choose to sew mine on. I use this little New Home Janome. I picked it up at Walmart. I use it only for paper. I find it provides me with all I need, so. We'll go with the gift side. And let's start this side. And we're just going to sew our piece of ephemera on. And go that way. And wrong way. Now you can have the option of just leaving the strings on there or cutting them off. And there's one piece. Let me keep going. Okay, finishing up the last one here. I'm just going to take these strings off. So we have the floral one, and we have a Halloween, Christmas, using the Tim Holtz holiday cards, and I think this is like the everyday. And let me pull a journal out, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I already did one with the floral, and it's great. I folded it in half. You don't have to, but I did so it would fit nicely in there. And how cute is that? For a penny and a half, and then say 3 cents, and then the thread. So for 5 cents, right? 3, 4, 4.5, 5. 5 cents of sheet of paper, and that's giving it quite a bit on the price side of things. You could easily print out ephemera or just add like things from a magazine or junk that you get in the mail. And then it would be just 2 cents to do it. You get beautiful little pieces of ephemera that easily fill a journal and can be wrote on, and you just love the texture of the paper. And I can feel a pen just easily sliding and gliding on this paper. I'm all about surfaces when I write. I like to write on something soft that takes because I'm a stern writer, and it takes the ballpoint of the pen and sinks into the paper. So the texture is really what I like a lot. And then these are just a little extra added fun. So there you go. Give it a try. You can glue it. You can just water bathe it. You don't have to. You can just take the paper and keep it the way it came originally packaged. Easy, and it looks beautiful. I will be coming out soon I'm doing a release of journals. There's a sneak peek of one, and that's all I got for now. Take care. Bye.